I just failed an intro in like the most awkwardest way ever. Huh. Anyways, today we're reacting to Fredo on TV. I've been asked to react to him a few times, so here we are. Yeah. I've actually seen Fredo on TV a little bit in the past, not in the form of a reaction video, just in general, so now here we are. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. We're gonna be, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So, you know, go check him out. He'll be linked in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps out and is very much appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right in the video now, shall we? NASA discovers new city? Excuse me?
I'm sure you've heard the news of NASA discovering city lights on a planet 7 trillion miles.
No, actually, I haven't heard anything about that. 7 trillion miles away,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, that's...
They had lights on the planet. They say anything about the cost of living?
I'm sure you've heard the news.
Yeah, that is a good question. What about the cost of living there? I am curious. What do you see, part 3? Apparently if you can see a hot air balloon, your left brain, and if you see jellyfish, your right brain. What do you see? I see a mutated skinwalker. Yeah, I don't see either of those.
If you see a hot air balloon, you're left-brained. If you can see a jellyfish, you're right.
And what does that mean, being left or right brain? What does that even mean?
Brained.
Well, if I see Snoop Dogg, does that mean I'm high?
You see a hot air.
Probably. Never do this at a fast food place. Only getting the Coke.
Waiting to shoot this fella for so long. Oh.
Now, I told y'all I used to work in fast food, so I understand how that machine works. And if you didn't know, if you do what they doing right there, you need to understand that you ain't gonna be drinking nothing but scissor, okay? That ain't nothing but pancake condiment in that cup, bro. That left side is syrup, and then the right side is carbonated water. Combine them together and you get soda. So if you only get one of them, instead of getting a refreshment, you gonna get diabetes.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, see, this is how I've already watched him. This is how you know I've watched him before. I didn't even realize I had liked this video. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this one because I don't know what this is about. This is gonna backfire fast.
Congratulations, you just put yourself in a sticky situation. Now, I know you felt accomplished because you caught it in the cup, but there's a few things you didn't take into consideration. Number one, it's strong enough to sting you through that cup. I hope you know that. So your bet.
I mean, a thing that big through that cup? Yeah.
There's a few things you didn't take into consideration. Number one, it's strong enough to sting you through that cup. I hope you know that.
He done.
So your best bet will probably be to kill it. But number two is, it's probably not a good idea to kill it. Because once you do, all of his family members going to pull up and they're going to get it back in blood. But number three is probably the most important one. Is that it has a photographic memory.
Oh, great.
So if you let that cup go, they hold grudges. They not going to let the disrespect go. You're screwed.
Yeah. Just damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's what that is right there. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf? I've heard of it. Never really done anything with it.
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now get ready for
3 blown out backs and a 3 blown out backs in a kayak. 6 reasons to be distracted in a life jacket. Whores selling the shores. I don't know.
That's one way to put it for sure. Karen wasn't half it. Crazy lady might not be so crazy after all. Excuse me.
Why are you hitting my car, lady?
Because it's not damaged.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. She kind of got you back in the game for real. Like, I know she was in the wrong, but she made it right. You know what I mean? Because if you being real, the mechanic was gonna charge you $250 to do the same thing.
Why are you hitting my car?
Okay. Americans will be shocked by this fact. You live in North America. I'm curious to see what I'm about to see.
You live in North America. You might be shocked to see how dirty the potatoes are before they're washed.
You think so? Well, I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, people usually refer to the ground as the dirt. And scientifically, it's called the crust. So a potato coming out dirty or crusty is not surprising at all.
You live in North America. You might be shocked.
Yeah, pretty much. I swear it grows. It's where a lot of food grows, actually. So, yeah, that's why they, you know, wash them off and clean them. before eating them, you know. Yeah. This was a foolish mistake. Is that like a wasp nest or something that he's about to be banging against, pretty much? Yep. Yep.
Brother, you beating on that window like you ain't got to go outside no time soon.
Yeah.
I mean, you do know they remember faces, right? As soon as you step out that door, they're going to be on your ass like Texas drivers on the highway.
Yeah. Texas drivers on the highway. Jesus. You're right, though. These things, they're not fun to deal with in the slightest. Nobody can cut faster than me.
Oh, let's go.
Man, let me blow y'all mind right fast. Now, see, when you cut from that fabric that everybody ain't cut from, you move at a speed that can't be captured by the human eye, man. And just like that, 999 cuts. Now, I know you probably thinking it still looks whole. Check your pants.
Another one I've seen before, apparently. Would you rather be in the hood or the country late at night? Country all the time.
So if y'all had to pick between the two, would y'all rather be in the hood late at night or the country late at night?
I'm from Mississippi, so I'm an expert on this topic. Now, if you were casual, I'll tell you to take your chances in the hood because the only two things you gotta worry about is the gangs and the fiends. Now, depending on what you're wearing and where you at, you might not even get pressed. There's gangs.
I had to replay this one because I had to pause in the middle of this because nature called and, well, let's just say we call it a bathroom instead of a restroom for a reason. Because God knows when you're in there, you're fighting and there's no rest in there when you're fighting for your goddamn life. Yeah. So anyways, let's rewatch.
So if y'all had to pick between the two, would y'all rather be in the hood late at night or the country late at night?
Country.
I'm from Mississippi, so I'm an expert on this topic. Now, if you were casual, I'll tell you to take your chances in the hood because the only two things you gotta worry about is the gangs and the fiends. Now, depending on what you're wearing and where you at, you might not even get pressed. There's gangs, and most of them just about morals, cool people. As long as you mind your business, they gonna mind theirs. And then, of course, the opposite, they don't care about nothing. You breathing oxygen on their block, it's a wrap for you. Then you got the fiends, and they might just ask you for some money, or depending on how strung out they is, they might try to take it from you. And if you lose to a crackhead, well, I mean, I would say that's a bad thing, but at the same time, they be getting powers from them drugs. So, now the country, a whole nother ballgame, but being that I grew up in the woods, that's my turf, so I'm comfortable. You don't know dark until you've been in the woods at night. It be mist on the ground like a Scooby-Doo episode. Things you gotta look out for: wild animals, clan members, and do not trespass signs. And if you pass that sign, I want to let you know that you are stupid because the longer you walk, the more likely it is that you're not gonna live through the night.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Buddy. Oh boy. And apparently I've seen this one too.
Would you knock me down a flight of stairs for $4 million?
Well, we talking about...
You do not want to ask... You do not want to ask that question with how things are right now. Like, we literally just asked how's the cost of living in, like, the first short here. You really do not want to ask that question.
Retirement at 26, he ain't never thought I wasn't going to do it to him. Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, fine, look, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. The only regret I have about this situation is not finding a straighter staircase, okay? That turn did you Bowie, so I'm thinking we're going to split this, like, 70-30, because, like, half and half would be reasonable, but you really only felt it on part of the half, so that's, like, 10%, and then the other 10%... It's like for my therapy because I just kicked you down some stairs, bro, and I was messed up. But we gonna be paid.
Would you knock me?
I mean, yeah, and he's being generous about it. He is. My only regret is not finding a straighter staircase. The internet has ruined my mind. Yeah, me too.
Check out this awesome 3D print that I printed. You might be wondering.
Oh.
Okay, that's much better. See,
yeah.
I can't lie. I thought that was for a different type of penetration.
Yeah.
Check out this.
I think a lot of us did, but that's actually that's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Although, if I know humans and stupid, not a damn difference with that side. Still same purpose for some people. Yep. We not just sliding past that?
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Can I get your number?
My number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think you might need to turn the air on in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your friend got that shark bait hoo-ha-ha.
You're gorgeous.
Yeah, because... Jesus Christ. 90s kids were built for this? Oh, jeez. I ain't no 90s kid, but this still looks fun. I don't care what you say.
Look, I'm gonna just shoot it to y'all straight. I didn't hear enough screams at the end to make me not want to do it. I'm gonna go down that at least 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, you think... Like, I just had a neuron activation moment whenever I saw what they were sliding into. I didn't know what they were gonna do. I thought it would be like a jump into a water or anything. The moment I saw all them balls, like a giant ball pit, I'm just like, yes. Neuron activation moment. Sometimes you should follow the instructions. Wife me up, guys.
As a representative,
yeah, I'm good.
Of the guys, I would like to formally decline your offer, as we cannot fathom how you turned hamburger helper into hamburger help her please. It only came with like 3 instructions, so you know we would like to pass on this opportunity to the she's, hers, or they, them.
I agree, yeah, cause no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting the flamethrower. That's what I'm doing with that. Speed limits in America, guys. Is it true that the speed limit in America is just? I wish.
Guys, is it true that the speed limit in America is just a suggestion?
Well, kinda. I mean, legally.
See, I wish, but the speeding tickets tell a different story, you know? Yeah.
No, but technically, yes. Like, it depends on where you live at. You know, in Texas, it's absolutely a suggestion, okay? I suggest you drive just as fast as everybody else for your own safety, because if you don't, you're going to get put in harm's way. But Louisiana, on the other hand, I wouldn't suggest that, okay? As a matter of fact, you speed through there if you want to and watch how a state trooper spawn from behind a billboard or a tree. And if they pull you over, a ticket is the best case scenario for you.
Guys, is it true?
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Especially with Louisiana. Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Same with the Texas analysis, too. Yep. Wouldn't surprise me if something similar happened in Florida with Texas, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me. Except in Miami, that's... yeah, not there. The average IQ in America is lower than billionaire taxes. Yeah, and, yeah, the only thing this woman's missing is a nose ring.
Some guy named Albert Einstein?
Some guy. Albert Einstein.
Yeah, Einstein.
Man, wait till you find out about Benjamin Franklin, the lightning god.
Some guy...
Yeah. Sorry, that last one still get it. Albert Einstein. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stylish bunk beds for kids. We end up doing triple bunks for the boys. Oh,
Doing triple bunks for the boys, which I'm so glad we did. They're super awesome.
You said bunk bed. That's a body bookshelf at best. Them is coffins. Skyrim Draugr sleep in those. Them boys ain't got enough space to dream in them beds.
Doing triple bunks.
And you want to know the sad thing about that, though? I still think I'd find that comfortable as shit. That's the thing. Yep. Yeah, which I don't know what that says about me, but just, yeah, I don't know. She's in for a rude awakening. Unpopular opinion, part 4. I wish that I lived in the 1940s. Oh, boy.
Unpopular opinion, part 4. I wish that I lived in the 1940s.
You know, I think it's unpopular for a reason. You know, because in the 1940s, an opinion is one of the many things that you wouldn't have had.
Unpopular opinion.
First time cooking steak? Okay. That looks good, actually.
Yo, is that rare?
Rare? Brother, that's legendary. Almost unheard of. You took that steak straight out of a deep freezer and then cooked it with the heat of the moment. That steak's so raw, it got beef with SmackDown.
Yeah, it looked good, and then they cut it open. Yeah. It did for a moment. This might be the only thing we all agree on. Brits try authentic Mexican food in America? Oh boy. And...
Elite.
Yeah.
Oh, get it on there. That looks bad.
This why we was throwing y'all tea in the ocean back in the day.
Who was your favorite Marvel superhero? Spider-Man. Can't believe she said this on national television. What?
And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the mod?
That's not Marvel. That's not Marvel. That's DC. You're thinking of a whole different thing. You're just...
With great power comes great response.
That's And is this like a news anchor or something? Is that what this is? Because if so, they need to stop talking about shit that they don't know about. Because just based on the she looks so confident in what she said right now. She does. Like, she didn't just say something absolutely friggin' stupid. Just
responsibility.
Who's your favorite Marvel superhero? Mine? Swamp Thing. Remember the quote? I am Groot.
And
I mean, if at this point you might as well. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, what is this one? When someone does your job better than you, would you rather?
Would you rather one night with us or a year's supply of this
sandwich?
Now, when I saw this video, I thought I had a genius idea. So I'm gonna show y'all what I was gonna say. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what I read in the comment section that really almost made me not even do this video. So my video was gonna go something like, sister, I thought about it. 365 sandwiches. Or a night with y'all two. Well, that just depends on if y'all gonna give me peace. Now, that was pretty funny, right? Then I opened the comment section. And somebody said, so 2 roast beef sandwiches or 365 roast beef sandwiches. You can't top that, bro.
Would you rather one night?
All right. 3 things that bring black and Asian people together, I'm assuming. Yep. All right, let's see.
3 more things that bring black and Asian people together are high rates of homophobia, parental discipline, and fried chicken.
Oh, bro didn't even leave room for you to gasp in that sentence. He was loud and right. What that chicken you was talking about, dude? Mind if I have a piece?
3 more things that...
Yeah, I mind if I have some too? I'm not gonna lie, that chicken looked good. This is something out of a Saw Trap. Apparently I've seen this one too already, but that thing just started spinning. Like, whenever I loaded this up and started closing in, and this person's trying to run through it. Oh, boy. Our people... okay.
I had a librarian confirm that if you do what they just did and that thing close on you, you can actually die.
Yeah.
She just tried to get that man slaughtered. Somebody get the FBI on the line.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, what the hell was that? I was more focused on the why of this, because, like, why is this even a thing? But, alright. Like, I've never seen this. Well, apparently I have, but I clearly don't remember, but, yeah. I was gonna call the yippee, I called the cop. That ain't gonna do a damn thing. And I've seen this one too, apparently. What is this one? How Southerners tell you not to touch something? Oh, boy. In Egypt, we say, don't touch that, we say.
In Egypt, we don't say, don't touch that. We say...
Well, down south in America, we got a variety of ways of saying things, so I'm only going to show you my favorite two, okay? Now, the first one got a little bit of sarcasm in it, okay? They're going to say something like, go ahead if you're bad. Now, let me tell you, no matter where you come from or what you've been told, I'm letting you know right now that you are not bad, okay? You ain't bad, you ain't nothing. Now, the second one is probably the most important, because it's the most popular. It's real quick, 2 sound effects. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
In Egypt, we don't say don't.
Yep, as someone who grew up in the South his whole life, yep. Accurate, very accurate. Oh god, she has a nose ring. First time trying KFC's chicken? Oh boy.
KFC for the first time, y'all.
Oh, there ain't no need to lie. Do not be ashamed of your heritage. I know a Max Prestige chicken bone chomper when I see one. That bite was full of experience and muscle memory. You ain't fooling a soul.
KFC
I
for the
need
first
to
time,
just bite down right straight up into that.
Oh.
Yeah. Big rock thrown in water?
So did anybody else notice that the water had questioned their intentions after that rock landed, bro? I know you was probably too busy thinking nice. But yeah, that giant question mark popped up, and then before they even threw the rock in there, that water kind of looked like Jello a little bit, and then just the way that it had separated, bro, it kind of looked like they opened up a portal to a different dimension.
I mean, yeah, it did kind of look like that, yeah. Kind of looked like them paintings from Mario 64 whenever you enter them, you know? Yeah, kind of looked like that. Some advice from my friends across the pond. America, look what has finally happened in the UK.
America,
what?
Look what has finally opened in the UK.
Open.
That is absolutely bonkers. Congratulations. But now I have a few pieces of advice for you, okay? Number 1 is the most important one. Do not, under any circumstances, and I do repeat, do not eat a Popeye's biscuit with no drink. I know you think it's a gun problem in America, but that Popeye's biscuit will kill you faster. Number 2, if the place don't have good customer service, that's going to be the best chicken you ever had. So give them a 5-star rating, all right? And then last but not least, this is not no UK cuisine, okay? When they say it's spicy, it's hot. And when they say it's hot, boy, you bet not.
Look.
I'll take his word for it. I've never eaten at a Popeyes. I need to at some point, but I've never eaten at it. But I have heard about that biscuit just straight up being, you know, like straight up an easier death item than, you know, the death sandwich from regular show. Like you have a eating that without water is more likely to end you than you have a better chance surviving eating the death sandwich from regular show wrongly than surviving eating one of them biscuits without water, or so I am told. Yeah, I really fumbled my wording on that one, didn't I? Like, Jesus Christ. This is why you run first, ask questions later. I never ran faster before. Oh boy, why do I feel like I'm gonna hear like the roar or the scream of a mountain lion or something?
Are you okay, ma'am?
Oh, there's a skinwalker thing. Oh,
never ran faster in your life. I'm surprised you made it this far. You reacted in 3 business days, brother. You got the reaction time of a turned-up tortoise with tendonitis. Boy, I'd have left as soon as that wheelchair stopped.
Are
you?
Yeah, when the wheelchairs... I mean, hell, I was confused. I needed a bigger... I need a longer look at it from from the low quality, because I wasn't sure at first. But yeah, I saw registered that it was a wheelchair. I don't know what in the wheelchair. Evidently not someone who didn't need it, apparently. But, yeah, the moment they're running, well, I won't be running because, just gonna say, it's gonna be really loud for a couple seconds, and then, that's all it's gonna be. Yeah, and, well, if you're wondering why it's gonna be loud, I guess you could say it's screaming would be one of the reasons why. It will not be my screams. And screamings will not be the only loud thing that you hear. Yeah. Just know that, no, a gun range did not open up. Okay, see, this one I actually remember saying, yeah. And we should all be more like this guy, standing for 5 minutes straight.
Standing for 5 minutes straight.
20 minutes, 20 seconds.
I just had to take the time of my day to tell you what you built like. And you built different. Because let me tell you something. When I went to school to become a personal trainer, they would always tell us that the hardest thing for most people is getting started, right? And the reason why you built different is because there's a whole pride thing that comes in with how you start your exercise journey. You know, everybody feels like when you watch the Instagram folks or whatever, that you got to start in a certain area or at a certain progression. You know, you got to be able to do push-ups already or anything. You got started with something that worked for you or something that was challenging to you, and you committing yourself to it. I struggled committing myself to it, and I went to school to personal training. I'm an athlete, you know what I'm saying? You just built different, bro. I commend you. And good luck on your journey, big dog.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. See, for me, the hardest part is commitment, because I've tried workout stuff, and good Lord, I cannot find anything I can stay committed to, yeah. And I tried, and I'm just like, fuck that. Yeah, I just can't find the right thing, man. Or I just really hate physical activity, and yeah. Then again, that could very well just be it, because, you know, most of my time is literally just spent in my bedroom, just rotting away. So, yeah. I don't understand Southern Americans. What's the most Southern thing you've ever heard? Way too many to count.
What's the most Southern thing you've ever heard?
I need y'all to understand that Southern Americans have a completely different language that they speak. And you just gotta know these things before you go down to the South. See, I was born and raised in Mississippi. Okay, it's supposed to be Mississippi, but we even take the words out of the state now. We shorten everything we say. And we talk excessively fast. And that combination don't never really work out for somebody that ain't from the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, we could turn the phrase, she don't even, into she ain't even. Now down in the South, everybody knows what I'm saying. It's sheeny, heeny, dainy, weeny, ain't. The word even and the word them do not exist in the South. It's in and them. You talking about your mama and the rest of your family? That's your mama and them. I'll give you an example. You go outside and your neighbor upset because their Amazon package ain't came yet. They'll probably say something like, Lord have mercy, boy, I clear. That Amazon package supposed to came in last week. I ain't seen that motherfucker yet. Now, how many of y'all know what I just said?
What's the most Southern thing?
You knew a little bit, but not everything. That That she thing? I've never heard of that until now. Okay, maybe I'm not as southern as I thought, despite living here my whole life. I thought I knew what was up. I apparently didn't. Then again, I don't know what I expected. I'm a goddamn neat, for Christ's sake. That's probably why. No. You could have a future in combat sports, first time punching bag. Or using punch, but...
Oh yeah, don't teach that brother nothing. Make it illegal to instruct him. He's already too dangerous. That brother out there punching that heavy bag with zero technique, just damage and bad intentions.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, don't you?
Yeah, the best case scenario is that thing is just like an empty plastic thing that's very hollow and they able to kick it around, but I don't know if that's the case. It could be that's what that is, but I don't know. I say that because of the sounds it was making, but what do I know? I'm going off of what my head thinks. Also, I'm pretty sure I shat out a few brain cells earlier. Great Wall of China is how long? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me.
And that's a wall. So I'm trying to understand.
A day in 21. Oh, that's from. Okay.
Who was they defending against?
Who was they defending against? No, him is who that was defending against. The coldest villain that ever walked the planet, fam. We talking about a black Air Force personified. An anime level antagonist. This man was only fluent in two things. Fighting and fucking. That's it. Genghis Khan was so ruthless. If he heard that cancer had a higher body count than him, he would have called it just to fold it up.
And that's a wall.
He would have called it just to fold up. Is crazy. Is that actually how long the Great Wall of China is, though? Because, god damn. Apparently I've seen this one, too. Why do people park like this? Oh, boy.
Why do people
Am I about to see
back
some bullshit?
into a parking space?
Well, there's a few reasons, actually. Number one, because I can...
That's... Okay. That's because... Duh.
Actually drive.
Yeah.
That's usually the reason why.
Yep.
Number two.
And you know what's funnier? Person asking this, woman.
Two, if there's danger afoot, I can escape faster than you.
Yeah.
Because I'm facing the direction I need to go already. And you know the saying. You don't have to be the fastest person. You just gotta be faster than the guy that's next to you.
Yeah.
And that's you. Number three, we want to show off that we can actually drive. That's, pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
Why do...
Yeah, see, the only reason I don't park like this is because I'm just an impatient dude, and I'm just like, nah, it's gonna take too long, even though it's only like probably not too long. Yeah, otherwise I'd park like that all the damn time. Yeah, it's just like, really, that small bit of seconds is gonna make you impatient? I'm just like, yes. Then I'm also deathly afraid of accidentally backing into another car too, and I'm just like, why even risk it? So, yeah. Then with how some people be parking over the goddamn lines, I'm just like, yeah, now I can't even try that. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm barely able to get in at times, so yeah. Training made for the tough. Me realizing 20 years later, I still can't keep up.
I don't know if this made me old, but if you remember them Tabo tapes, you know that they ain't no joke, bro, because my mom used to do them. And other than...
Yeah, like, I'm packing it up. Yeah, I'm packing it up.
And the dude in the front and Kill Bill that he got doing them kicks, everybody in the background, when you pay close attention, they folding, bro. They can't keep up. Like, they the only two that's cut from that fabric, bro. And if you're not familiar with what Tabo is, it's essentially doing martial arts with oxygen, and you just never gonna win that fight.
Yeah, I think I got that. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, yeah, like, yeah, just... Yeah, I think it's time to pack it up. Oh, Christ. Well, hey, I live in America, okay? I don't need to know these, okay? I've got my boomstick to help me, okay? that helps a lot. That helps with self-defense a lot quicker and easier, alright? Requires, like, no effort except knowing how to use it. British versus American snacks. Oh, boy, here's a British food you Americans haven't stolen yet. What even is that? Is that rotten human flesh?
British food you Americans haven't stolen yet.
Whoa, you might want to cool it, fam. I don't think you really got room to be talking with your country history.
Yeah.
Y'all done stole from...
Yeah, I think we didn't steal that for a reason. If we even actually stole anything, I don't know.
All over the globe and still ain't figured out season. We don't need to rob y'all. That's a piece of sausage wrapped in pastry with a little butter rubbed on it. Well, let me tell you something about America. We have this thing called a hot pocket.
The British food.
Yep. You come home to this after 12-hour shift, what you do? What's your move?
Just work 12 hours outside and come home to this. What's your next?
Eat it.
Yeah.
What's the problem? You got something to complain about? After 12 hours, I'm finna get seconds, maybe thirds. You'll be lucky if I don't eat the plate. Way I see it, I got a full stomach and I ain't gotta wash no dishes. That's a win-win.
You just work 12 hours.
Why not? There's no way this isn't the same person. We're in the same hairstyle, so our patients can't tell us apart. Excuse me.
Oh, you ain't sleep. I know what you're doing, boy.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. I ain't mad at you. Ain't got no but love for you. Do your thing, boy. Get you peace.
Alright. Never seen magic pancakes before? Where'd the pancake go? What am I about to see? Am I about to see some witchcraft or something?
I'm sitting there trying to figure out.
Magic pancakes? Pancakes? Pancakes. You call that pancake? That's just a giant hockey puck.
Who in the kitchen cooking a skillet. Then I peeped the caption. I'm like, oh, so maybe they flipped it. You know, it stuck to the ceiling or something. Wasn't expecting that, but they lifted it up. That ain't no pancake. That's a Pan-African.
Yeah, that too. That's... You call it that? I call it an oversized hockey puck. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, ugh. Hey, Canada, want to try using that out, maybe? Tekken 8 looks crazy. Getting it done.
I've been a fan of the Tekken series my entire life, and I never knew the bot was based on a real person. This is a prime example of why you should keep your mouth closed, because you never know what somebody's capable of.
Yeah. Alright, last one we're gonna do. This is common practice in America.
An American, where they're from, they'll say their state. They'll be like, oh, I'm from California.
If you come to America and you ask an American where they from, the state is the proper answer. Yeah. I mean, if I came to Australia and asked you where you was from and you said cattywampus, I wouldn't know what the fuck you was talking about now, would I?
An American, where they're
Yeah. And the top comment of that one said the United States is just 50 countries in a complicated marriage, which... Yep. Very true. And possibly soon to be 51. I hope it ain't 51. Anyways, I'm going to end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. If you did, go check out Fredo on TV. He'll be linked in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it a lot. And I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.